take a break. My feet are hurting. Oh man, I haven't ridden this board for a long distance in a while. And it's been a while since I rode my all-terrain board for a long distance, actually at least a month and a bit. So my feet aren't used to handling that kind of pain. I gotta get reacquainted. It's a very warm and sunny day today, so I'm gonna make sure I don't get sunburned. And here's Lake Ontario, big lake. Nice smooth pavement. Unfortunately, the first battery is about to die. It's slowing down. I'm full throttle. I can feel it just slowly coming down at the very end of the charge. Yeah, there it is. Just died completely. All right, time to swap. And away we go. Well, I believe I'm gonna have to pop out the third battery, surprisingly. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to find somewhere to charge at the campsite, which should be fun because I did not reserve a site with electrical service. So the downside to the street board is that I can't keep all my batteries in the battery case. I have to dig into my bag where I have the third one. I have considered modding this board to use the same battery case that I use on all the other projects that I've built. Because this one, it sits flatter, but it can't hold as many batteries, which is annoying. So, third battery. Tuck all this back in. I just ripped a hole in my pants. Fantastic. Somehow I switched my board into reverse. Yeah, remember this little gravel path here. This is the last little bit that leads us up to the campground. A little silty here. I don't know if I can ride. Almost at the finish line. Almost at the finish line. As soon as you stop, you have to start actually hiking everything. Oh, it rips into you real fast. Definitely got to be easy on the accelerator on this type of terrain. These street wheels do not have any traction. Slowing down to an absolute crawl whenever there's even a slight bit of silt on top of this road. On top of this. Whoa, fishtailing. Alright, let's get registered. Alright, all signed in. I can charge my board at one of the comfort stations. I asked and made sure that they had outlets there that I could use. So if I can't find anything on the beach, there is that. So that's good. Let's go check out the beach. Beach. Hang a right. nowhere to charge at the beach, so I'm on the way to my actual campsite, and I'm scouting out potential places to charge. There's a bathroom here. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, that'll be something. All right, here we are, 3:22, and I specifically chose this spot because there is nobody camped out around me. Yeah, I definitely got to sort out the whole where am I going to charge my board thing. That's priority one. Lots of daylight, so I don't have to worry about getting my tent set up, but I do have to figure out where to charge my board so I can get home tomorrow, because I burned through almost all my battery getting here, surprisingly. All right, so I went on a little bit of a trek to find somewhere where I can plug in, which is the front registration. Oh, that's an RV electric hookup, damn it. So I guess what I'm going to do, I'll load up my batteries and charger, and I'll just hike over to the comfort station, plug it all in to charge, and hope nobody jacks my shit. Alright, green bag with all my electric skateboard replacement parts in it, so I'll stick the chargers in there. Well, this is a bust. Okay, so that was a nightmare to figure out, but we got it, and thankfully it's only a quick walk over to the registration building. There's actually a shortcut that cuts right through, and I'm like a hop, skip, and a jump away from my campsite. So not only is it really close by where I'm charging, and I'll go retrieve it in 3.5 hours, but that also shortens my getting out of here tomorrow morning, because these roads in the campsite are very like gnarly gravel. I should have brought my all-terrain board for that alone, but we got the charging situation sorted. Man, I hiked over almost this entire friggin' campground trying to find somewhere to plug in. The comfort station had nothing. None of the bathrooms around here have anything. None of these campsites are serviced. And even on the outside of that registration building had nothing, except for that RV electrical outlet. So my last ditch effort was going inside and asking them if I could plug in and charge. Thankfully they said yes. You know, I gave them all the information, like how long it'll take to charge, and I left a little note on the batteries too if anyone needs to get a hold of me. But if I couldn't charge in there, I was going to pull the plug. That's how close I was. But thankfully we went for the Hail Mary and it worked. So I'm going to set my tent up somewhere over here in the softer ground where my pegs will actually be able to get in. And it's not going to rain tonight, so I don't think I'm even going to put up my tarp. The new PLA stake that I used to replace the one I snapped on the last trip. Oh. And there we go. That's as fancy as she's getting. I don't know what it is lately, but yeah, I've just been not as energetic as I was. Anyways, having some instant noodles since I sweat a lot today. I'm gonna replace my my salts. I'm not gonna bother with a campfire. It's too much effort. We've basically reached a boil. I've actually quite come to like this Ichiban vegetable season. It actually tastes pretty good. And we'll let that cool down for a minute. Alright. Let's see what all the fuss is about. set my work alarm for 6 tomorrow morning, because this campground was all booked up for Saturday through over to Sunday, and I really wanted to get away and do some sort of trip this weekend. So I wound up having to do Sunday through to Monday. So I have to leave here and hopefully get home within 2 hours to start a normal work day. This Stanley pot is really starting to show its age. It's so charred and slightly rusty in spots. I gotta clean it off. I shouldn't be eating out of this one. It's got a little bit of rust on it. Since I'm only doing a quick overnighter, I didn't bring my e-reader. I just brought an actual book, the Halo novel that I've gotten to. I actually own all of the Halo novels, but I haven't read through them all, so I'm trying to catch up. And speaking of games, would you believe that Mike in the Woods is not actually my first YouTube channel? I actually have a much older one. The first video uploaded to it is in 2006, so 18 years ago, and it's a gaming channel. All it is multiplayer matches of various FPS games that I play. So if you want to see me get absolutely wrecked in Halo, I'll link it up at the top of the screen and in the description. Oh man, my IBS has been kicking my butt right now as well, and that's kind of adding to things. I'm not really having a good time right now. I think I'm just gonna read for a bit, go retrieve my batteries in half an hour when they're done charging, and pretty much retire for the night. Alright, 6:30. All my batteries should be done charging. Time to go retrieve them. Alright, all my batteries in there. Sorry, the lens is all messed up. All my batteries are nice, charged, ready to go for the morning. So, hey, we're not stranded. In the tent. Don't mind my booty. Oh. It's always an exercise in flexibility getting in this tent. Alright, so we're all set up. Everything I need immediate access to is just right outside of my tent here. Nothing on the picnic table left out except my sunglasses. And I got my skateboard and my bag full of batteries sitting right there. It's not supposed to rain at all, so I'm not too concerned about it. And yeah, retire in here for the night. If I can get my zipper to actually work. And no cover for inclement weather tonight, so should be nice and breezy in here, which is going to be much needed because it's going to be a hot night. It's about 5:40 in the morning, and if I sound more awake than I should be for this early in the morning, it's because when I woke up just now, there was a skunk's ass staring me in the face just outside of the tent. I'll tell you what, that gets the heart rate going. So nothing I could do but stay absolutely still and not spook him so he didn't spray. And thankfully he's moved on. I think he's spraying around the campsite somewhere, but oh man, that is not what you want to see right outside your tent when you first wake up in the morning. Oh, here he comes. Mr. Skunk walked away again, and I figure now that he's away from camp, if I get out and start making noise, maybe he'll avoid coming back here. But I don't know, at these established campgrounds, man, sometimes the wildlife just does not give a shit. Tell you what, Mr. Skunk, I'll make you a deal. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Everybody's happy. So this was my campsite for the night. It is now 6 o'clock in the morning. Mr. Skunk is somewhere by that bench. Last I saw him anyways. Now that I'm up and moving around, he probably moved on. Yeah, at these campsites, it's a little bit tougher dealing with wildlife because they do not give a shit about you. Oh yeah, that's another thing I've had to deal with all night. This campsite is right near a set of train tracks, and oh my god, every hour on the hour dealing with trains going past. Belts look good after yesterday's ride. There's one tiny little tear, but it should be fine. I do have replacement belts if I need to make a swap, but should hold up. Got my stuff all packed up and ready to go. Campsite is all cleaned up, nice, neat and tidy, no garbage or anything left behind. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know this wasn't anything super fancy or unique. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Well, I almost made it home and I had a wheel fall off, this time from the front. That had no reason to fall off because I never take the front wheel off for anything. And you can see that scrape all the way from where I mounted up onto the sidewalk. That's when it flew off, and I had no choice but to ride it out until I came to a complete stop. Oh man, and I am still a couple kilometers from home. Well, guess I'm walking.